Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Josie with Awakened Soul, and we're here for a reading about the person on your mind and the connection you share with them. Today's reading is timeless and for all zodiac signs, so it found you when it was meant to. We are going to get started by pulling on this person's most recent thoughts and feelings about you and then take it from there. So the last time they were thinking about you, what were they thinking? How were they feeling? What was going on in their head and their heart, basically? Okay, this one came out right away. We have the Hermit and we have the Ace of Swords. This might be a separation situation for some of you out there, or like a ghosting situation, or it's been a little while since you've spoken to this person, okay? The Hermit and the Ace of Swords coming out in combo like that to get us started is telling me that this person, the last time they were thinking about you was feeling separate from you. So you're either no contact or it's been a while since you've spoken to this person and they were thinking about maybe coming back in and communicating. So let's get a few more cards out to see where they're at, what was going on when they were thinking about you. They feel isolated. They feel like they're apart from you. They were thinking about maybe even being lonely without you, okay? It's interesting that things are coming out in pairs, and normally I don't read like this, but I'm feeling called to do it this way. We have the Queen of Cups and the Nine of Wands coming out now. This person feels like in the past they couldn't listen to their intuition about you, but now something has changed. They're looking back with hindsight and seeing how their intuition was actually spot on about you the whole time. It's that their ego and their pride was getting in between the two of you. So I feel like this is going to be a very specific message. This is likely somebody you are not in contact with. You're in separation from them. And I think that they sabotaged it, if I'm being honest with you guys. I think it was this person that sabotaged it because of their ego and their pride. Maybe you were very direct with this person, or you dropped extremely obvious hints towards them, and their intuition was telling them all about you, okay, the entire time. Like, they knew you better than they let themselves believe that they did the entire time the two of you were in a connection, but their pride and their ego were blocking them. This person probably had, or still has, excuse me, you guys, I had to rearrange myself, a lot of insecurities, a lot of fears surrounding romantic relationships and people. They have trust issues, okay? This person had or has trust issues like through the roof, okay? And so even though they knew at their core what your intentions were, what you were all about, their pride blocked them from being able to believe their own intuition, and now they're looking back with hindsight and they're able to actually see things clearly, okay? And that could be part of why they're upset that they're away from you right now, that they want to come back in and talk to you. We have the Five of Cups. This person feels lonely and sad without you in their life. The last time they were thinking about you, they were thinking about how wrong they were, how they should have listened to their intuition, how their intuition was correct the entire time, and how they probably sabotaged a really good thing in their eyes. They're feeling isolated and alone without you, and they're not happy with the decisions that they made, especially if they were the one that pushed you away, which I think that they probably did. Okay, now they're seeing you as this Queen of Wands character, okay? And you don't have to be a feminine to resonate with this reading. The Queen of Wands represents a person who is charismatic, charming, very attractive, a natural leader. Some of you out there might be entrepreneurs or in a leadership role at work. Hi, Wally. You could be a business owner or somebody who just like takes charge of their life. Like, even if you don't do that for work, you're just like a go-getter. You are like out there shining. Maybe some of you out there even went through a glow up since the last time you spoke to this person. And if they have access to your social media, they can see that glow up and they're like, oh my gosh, you are out here shining. You are a star. And they feel like they messed up a really good thing. Maybe I just think this person, honestly, like, they just didn't listen to their intuition about you. Like, they knew all along who you were, what you were all about. They had a very accurate read about you as a person and how you wanted to represent in this connection, but they refused to believe it. They really refused to believe it or see it. It's almost like they had blinders on. Their ego and their pride, their trust issues were so strong that they refused to see the truth. It's like they were blocking it completely. And now that you're gone and they don't have access to your energy directly in the 3D, they can only like watch you from afar. They're they're just so upset with their own actions and how they approached you. Okay, 5:15 on the timer. All right, you guys, let's get one more card out and then we're gonna see what is coming next in this connection. If this person's planning on reaching back out to you after all or not. Okay, yep, the Hanged Man. Remember that this whole spread so far is about like what this person was thinking about the last time they were thinking about you. And I think these thoughts and these emotions, it's not like a one-time thing. Even though this is what they were thinking the last time they thought about you, they go through this cycle and this pattern a lot, I feel, where this is kind of just their general thoughts and feelings about you at this time, where they keep falling into this sob story, this poor me story, where they're kind of like kicking themselves over how they behaved. And I think they think about this a lot and they get in this emotional state quite a bit. The last time they were thinking about you, they saw things differently. Again, they were looking back on the past between the two of you, in hindsight, just seeing how wrong they were and how their intuition was spot on the entire time, kicking themselves, reminding themselves that they need to get better at listening to their intuition and that they got to work through these trust issues because your person's got some issues that they need to unpack. And unfortunately, in your connection, they brought a lot of that into it. So maybe this person's been cheated on in the past. They could have been betrayed by a past romantic partner. For some of you out there, this person didn't have like the best childhood, and so they learned at a very early age to mistrust people, or it was safer for them to over rely on themselves. They learned that people can't be trusted or something like that, and they carried that over from connection to connection. And even though it seems like they realize now you had good intentions towards them, they refused to believe it at the time. They just couldn't trust it. They couldn't trust themselves. They couldn't trust you. And I don't think that was your fault. Unless you did something to betray this person, I don't think it was your fault. And they're seeing that now too, that you had good intentions and they messed up a good thing. So let's get out some cards to talk about like what's coming next in this connection. Okay, let's see what's coming next here. Talk to me about what is next in this connection. What is coming next in the 3D in this connection? Hold on, did not flip upright. What is coming next in this connection? What's coming next? That's like too many. I just heard the word volatile. There might be too many, there might not be like a certain future between the two of you. There's too much up in the air still, possibly, for most of you watching. Which I'm not one of those readers that claims to be like a god or goddess, this all-knowing being. I'm not. I'm humble enough to admit that I do not know the answers to everything, you guys. And this is also a collective reading. So please remember, everybody's story is different. Everybody's situation is different. Okay, so things are different for everybody watching. I don't know what else to say. Some of you might reconcile with this person. Others of you may not. That could be why they're having a difficult time giving me a card, because the situation is so volatile, it's unpredictable, it's unstable. It's going to be different for everyone. So there we go. Okay, we have paradise, happiness and joy, playfulness, enjoy each other, honeymoon phase. For some of you, you will reconcile with this person, maybe even on vacation. You might serendipitously just run into this person while you are on vacation, or maybe while you're like kayaking or boating or something like that near a body of water, like the lakes near you, a river, the ocean, something like that. Some of you will end up reconciling with this person and maybe celebrating, going back in for round 2. Yeah, we do also have hammer coming out, sabotage and rebuild, persistent, working on it and repairing. Some of you are going to end up reconciling with this person. They might come back in and the two of you are going to try for a round 2 where you are working on the connection, you're working on yourselves, you're rebuilding something that was sabotaged or broken. So that, of course, isn't going to be for everybody. But some of you out there, yeah, you're going to end up reconciling with this person and trying again for round 2. Let's get out an affirmation of the day for you now, and then I'm going to go ahead and close this reading off. If you've been resonating with it, I would love it if you'd hit the like button. You can also subscribe to the channel for more readings in the future. And if you've made it this far into the reading, drop the top part of this affirmation down below to affirm it with me, and also let me know you've made it this far. Today I am kind. Today I will make this day count. I will do something kind for someone. There we go. All right, you guys, I'm gonna leave this reading here. I wanna thank you all so much for joining. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day or night. And until next time, bye for now.